So let us just begin. Like, let's imagine that we don't know who you are.
The audience doesn't know who you are.
Audience, like obviously people will know, but you just introduce yourself just the way as you know, as if I and you are going to be friends in the school. First time we're meeting, and you introduce yourself and you tell the viewers.
Yes, I am Walter Nandalike. My full name is Walter D'Souza. I hail from a small village called Nandalike near Karkala Taluku. And I'm the founder of Daijiworld, a group of media. Currently, we run a website, a web portal that's nearly about 23-year-old.
23.
Yes, started in the year 2001. And then 2007, I was the first one to start internet TV concept in Bangalore through YouTube, of course, that time. And then in the year 2014, we started Daijiworld television, and this is the local television channel. We have Kannada, Tulu, Konkani, and sometimes Dari, Konkani, language, entertainment, also information and news. And then we started Daijiworld Audio Visual Studio, that is a state-of-art recording studio, in the year 2015. We also have the radio app called Radio Daijiworld, Tulu and Konkani songs, 24/7 exclusive. And recently we have launched a OTT platform called Localwood. The languages, entertainment languages, Tulu, Kannada, Konkani, again, the local flavor. So, altogether, it's a group of media. In the year 2001, I started when I was in Dubai.
You were in Dubai when you started this.
Yes.
So before 2001, what line of work were you in?
See, I'm just a commerce graduate. To be frank, 35 marks in accounts first year. Second year degree, my accounts marks were 28. Then I had to write the exam again. Yeah. But I have no regrets. Only for the the qualification purpose, I say that I'm a BCom graduate, but I never worked anything related to commerce in my life, because journalism was my passion since beginning. I started reading the books at the age of maybe 10, 11-year-old. Kannada, Konkani. See, only Kannada and Konkani, because I'm a Kannada medium student. So my English may not be as good as you are born and brought up in English. But first ABCD I learned 5th standard, and first I started talking English only after degree. Until then only Kannada and Tulu, Konkani. Okay, anyway. So at the age of 11, I started writing articles in Konkani. But it took me about 2 years to get published in the periodicals. First time when I was in 7th or 8th standard maybe, that time my first article published in a periodical, and ever since for next about 7 to 8 years I continued writing, and until now I have written about 100 short stories, 2 novels, few stage plays, and few of my stories aired in All India Radio Bangalore. But for last 10-15 years, I don't think I have written anything, because I was
managing
busy.
What was all those articles in Konkani?
Konkani and Kannada, but 90% of them are in Konkani, the mother tongue. Yes. So journalism was my passion, and I landed in Dubai in the year 1997.
Is it soon after your BCom?
No, after that, what happened, after the degree, I worked in Bangalore, that is near seaport, for 1.5 years. And then I went to Saudi. I worked there for about 2 years. Then I came back, left my job there, and I came back. Then I got married at the age of 24.
Oh, young age.
Yeah. After getting married, I went to Dubai on a visit visa. After about 3 to 4 months time, I got a job
there.
there. And that the interesting thing is, In Dubai, I met many friends, and we started one literature forum called Daiji Dubai.
Daiji.
Yeah, Daiji is actually a Konkani word, but I understand that word comes from Latin. Okay. The Daiji means we all over the world, whoever we are relatives.
Okay.
We are relatives to each other. That is Daiji. So Dubai, because it started in Dubai, Daiji Dubai was a writers forum. We started Konkani writers forum, and that time about 18 to 20 Konkani writers gathered. First meeting, and we floated an organization.
So you guys started.
Yeah, that main, the founder, I would say, or the person who inspired to start is my close friend. His name is Dayan D'Souza. He also hails from Mukammar near Padubidri. And I was also one of the founder members, along with my another colleague is here, Melvin Rodriguez, who is a great poet, the national award winning poet, National Academy poet, who is with us, who is a operation director here. And there is one more guy called Mr. Hemacharya. Later he became the editor-in-chief of Daijiworld English Weekly. Unfortunately, that English Weekly we stopped printing during Corona. We had a crisis. We ran that paper for almost 10 years, and then we had to stop that because heavy losses were started incurring. And for 5 members we started, and then growth. What happened in the year 2001? It was a dial-up era. I don't think that you know what is dial-up. You all are maybe computer background. You should know.
Okay.
Dial-up is just 16 kb internet speed.
Okay.
Okay. Now we are talking about 5G.
Yeah. So this,
And I don't know. It is 16 kb. That means you have to connect to the computer. That is a big dabba and CPU. Okay. Internet is connected through cable, and they give one small icon on the this one, on the screen. You click it, put username, password. It will take about 2 to 3 minutes to connect to internet. Yes, it's very, very slow. But that time it was just beginning.
okay.
Latest technology.
Yeah, that time it was latest technology, and I was so much inspired. See internet and some sites, the websites that time I started browsing. There were very few websites. The Times of India, Kannada, I think only newspaper.
Only
websites,
newspaper.
The Kannada Prabha, Udayamani, and that too were with the limited information, not like now, the speed and all. And also that time there was a website from Konkani periodical. So I was fascinated and very much interested. How they, what is it called? How did they invent the web portal? How can we get such information? Kannada fonts,
Okay.
news and photographs. I was very much interested. Then started thinking about it.
Oh, immediately after looking at it, you thought,
I started thinking about it. I tried to get some books and started reading it. And that time I was working for a company called Gulf Agency Company. And my first job in Dubai. My duty hours were, it's not permanent, not like 8 to 5.
What did you work as?
As there, my job was operational one.
Okay.
Operational one. This is a big logistic company.
Okay.
And it's kind of supervising and writing, tallying,
All
all these things, but not a computer job.
Not a computer.
Not a computer job. And my works, based on the shifts, 6 to 4 sometimes, and sometimes 4 to 12, and sometimes 12 to 8. So different shifts. During the midnight shifts, what happened? I started breaking the computer. Breaking the computer means I just go to the office, put on the computer, and I see that, how does it work?
So you were really fascinated about it.
Yes. Until then, I hardly had any computer knowledge.
Okay.
And there I made some friendship with our local people, and they taught me how to on and put off the computer.
Okay.
Okay, and there was a password. So
Oh.
one guy, he gave his password.
Okay.
Open it night, no problem. Because he's an office staff. Yeah, and their work is between 8 and 4.
And when was this? Which year?
In the year 1999.
Oh,
99, 2000.
Pre-Google.
Yeah, 99 to be precise, it is 99.
okay.
And then I started typing and Word and this, all by myself with referring some books.
Oh.
The PC magazine, you heard about it. I don't know whether it is available. That time PC was very popular.
I don't think we were born that
Yeah,
time.
yeah. There was a PC magazine. It was published from the I think United States or not from Gulf. It was 5 dirhams that time, expensive, but I used to buy every month almost. And within 2 to 3 months, I got a knowledge, some kind
At
of
least
knowledge,
some kind
at
of-
least. And HTML, you know about
HTML, I read them.
Okay, those all websites were HTML, not like now coding.
Yeah.
It was not there. Then see, my salary was very much limited. By the time I was in Dubai, I was married, and by 99 I had a child, 1 year old, and they were in Mangalore. They're not Mangalore; they were in my native place. So I started, I started learning how to design a website.
By
And
yourself?
then, by myself, small in HTML code, and then upload it to FTP. Okay. See, those all details are there in the paper book. Books. What is HTML? What is FTP? How to design and what codes, what HTML codes you should write.
So you built a website on your own?
Yes, my own. But the interesting thing is where to host.
Okay.
Yeah.
During that time, there were free space providers. Free space providers. And you know how? They won't give you independent URL. They'll give you, see, my first, the website I hosted, one second, on Java. Then through that magazine, I found one space provider. It's the web portal called bigstep.com. Bigstep.com. And all you have to do is go and register, and they will provide you the space. Okay, they will give you the FTP detail. You have to upload. And my website name will be daiji.bigstep.com.
Okay, under their name.
Okay, it's because they'll get the branding. First name is mine, their name, .com. And with that name, in the year 2001, I started. And it is very interesting story how I started the website. I was just learning, but my interest started beginning, grow manifolds April 1, 2000, year 2000. I think April 1, year 2000 is April Fool's Day. Okay. That day, I sent an email to my Daiji writers members, 15 to 16. Almost all of them had email IDs that time. Just email IDs. Look at either that Hotmail, Rediff Mail. That time they were very popular. Hotmail was very popular. I just shot a message saying, I have started a website called www.daijidubai.com. Please read and give me your feedback.
So Daiji started in Dubai.
Yeah, it started Dubai, and I gave a name Daiji Dubai because organization name I gave.
Okay.
It is Konkani interest now. Then within next 3 to 4 hours, I got almost reply from everyone. All 16, 18 people saying that no, there is something wrong. What happened?
You got a lot of feedbacks.
Yeah, feedback. Then suddenly I realized, oh my God, I just fooled them. If I had really designed a website and sent a URL to them, there are 16 to 18 readers.
16 to 18 readers.
Yes, that time I mean people will read. They are so curiously they reverted and saying that there is something wrong, some spelling wrong. The URL is giving error. Then I told them, sorry, it is April Fool. But that day, the idea is stuck to my mind, and then I said myself that I should start a website. At least we'll have 18 readers. Okay.
At least something.
Yeah, with only that intention and with something that was inside me was my journalism skills, that Konkani, love for Konkani. I started with Konkani language, script, That Baraha script was there that time. How to type. And I started Daijidubai.com. On 2001, it took me about 6 to 7 months,
To build
because I had no other help.
And the entire time, did you build it on yourself? Is it?
Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
I had no other help because in my friend circle there were no IT friends. Okay, nobody knows. If I tell them, hey, what is this, man? Because most of them are commerce graduate, marketing people.
Okay.
They hardly any people that
To look
time.
at.
Yeah.
And that time, I don't think so everyone knew much about
Yeah,
computers in general.
because it is a dial-up. Having internet itself is a very thing. Luxury that
Luxury,
time.
exactly.
Yeah, but I spent most of my money from my salary for that CPU second hand, the screen second hand, internet bill. Okay, and everything. Almost to every month 500 to 600 dirhams that time.
You used to spend.
Yeah. That is nearly half of my salary that time. Then
Was it out of your passion, or did you just think that?
no,
this
it is
will go?
out of passion. It
Out
is
of passion.
totally out of passion because I wanted. I saw those when I see that website. See, why can't I start something in Konkani and some literature? Why can't I publish? Then I learned that Baraha script. Baraha script,
Yeah.
you write it in English and it will be converted into
Translation.
translated into Kannada script.
Kannada script.
Kannada script. So January 14th, 2001 was a D-Day. I tried that bigstep.daiji.com and I started. Launched. I still have that paper cutting with me now. Okay, 2001 during a function, Daiji Dubai's first or second anniversary, the website was launched. It was launched by one entrepreneur. So very more than that, I would say that he's a philanthropic personality, Mr. Ronald Culasso. Okay, he inaugurated that website. And the inauguration style is no computer, no screen, nothing. Just one envelope. Inside it is written www.daiji.bigstep.com. He has to read out. That's it. That is the inauguration.
Okay, but
Yeah.
it was huge.
Huge. And there were about 300 to 400 people, audience.
Oh, damn.
And out of them, at least 40, 50 people, they had internet. They went home, they checked. And from the day one itself, people started watching. And then local newspaper also, we sent the news. People started browsing from all other places like Mangalore. Mangalore, though internet was there and it was slow,
People
from
used to-
US, from other Gulf countries. Slowly.
So
started building.
initially it was only Konkani, right?
Yeah.
And then all the readers who
Yeah,
used to
that
come
is
was Konkani.
that is the second thing. First is I think almost 2 to 3 months I did it in Konkani. Then I wanted to put news in English.
English.
Yes.
Was there any other English players at that time in Bangalore?
No.
Dubai?
No. I don't think so. That time there was no other website. Only Udayavani English Kannada paper was
Okay,
there.
so
So
Kannada,
that was only
sorry,
newspaper, right?
newspaper. That
But
was a
not
newspaper.
website.
No, it was the first time we put English news.
Okay.
We started English news. That's how we started. We translating the news from Kannada portals.
Kannada part.
Yeah, Kannada web. Other papers were the Kannada Prabha and Prajavani. All were there. And Deccan Herald. So we are stealing the news now.
That time.
Confessing now.
So, like, which year was your breakthrough year?
Breakthrough. See, that time there was a job.
Okay.
Okay, when I started the website, I changed my job. I
Did
got
you? Leave your job?
No, I left my earlier job. I got a better job so that I could bring my family to
Dubai.
Okay, and 2001, I said no, 2001. While launching this portal, my family was there. And my kid was there, and my friends, they supported. IG members, they supported. And as we started growing, then there were different sections. So a couple of my colleagues and my friends, they started handling that particular section. Okay, it is your responsibility without any expectation.
You only used to assign.
Yes, I assigned them, and one person was handling that, the question and answer thing. Then so many other, sections were there.
What was the team size back then?
See, it is all only a service. No, it is not a commercial thing. Maybe 3 to 4 people there.
And now how many do you
85. But in the year 2003, that was a very important year.
2003.
2003, because the technology started growing. Slowly, Wi-Fi introduced. Okay, and there are many web portal with what is it called, dynamics, not HTML. HTML is that time it was outdated. With the coding. There is a word, but I forgot that. There is a very MSQL something. Dynamic websites.
Okay.
It is
Payment gateways.
Payment gateways, but it is not like you have to upload through the FTP and all. You create a user-friendly back of
Web 2.
It is.
Is it something related to backend or the front?
No, the modern websites all
Okay, the
created
template.
through the templates, then codings, and then there is one good language is there.
C, C++.
C++. I
Or
forgot because
Java. Java.
No, Java was
much
there.
about this.
No. Java
Java
was
was
there.
also there.
Java was there that time.
Yeah.
But there was the MSQL something.
MySQL is the
MySQL.
backend. Yeah, we use it for backend.
Backend. Yeah. No, that time for the backend, the work was made so easy. Not like
Yeah.
HTML. Every time you type and you upload it through FTP and all these things.
There was a database.
Yes,
Database.
correct.
Okay.
So database. I am not aware of these things because I am not IT background.
IT background, yeah.
Okay, 2003, and I found one guy in Dubai who was in Dubai for a visit visa and was working for a company, but he was not happy there, and he wanted to go back to Chennai. But very nice guy. His name is Karthik, and I discussed with him.
What do you say?
Yeah, I said I want a website, and one of my other friend he helped me. No problem. We will design you that database website, and they helped me. It took about 3 to 4 months, and then we changed into the new
Data version.
And from there, our readers started growing. And then in the same year, 2003, we started an office in Mangalore because work was heavy. My job was between 8 and 5:30. After that, I come home from almost 7 to 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock every night. I do the work for myself, typing, uploading this and everything.
Was it at that time you had income coming through this website? Or was it monetized?
Yeah, first time I started getting income.
So before that,
Yeah.
can you tell me how these media companies such as Daijiworld earn? How do they earn?
At the moment,
Or
at
generally
the moment
also-
is advertisements.
Advertisements.
100% advertisement. There is no other income for the web portal. The television, you know that it is
Ads.
again TV ads.
Which is played
Yeah,
between the interval.
100% it is advertisements. Otherwise, there is. But when I first started, I said no. In the year 2002 onwards, that some like-minded people they started contributing. There's a kind of sponsors
Okay.
without any
Supporting.
expectation. It's not commercial advertisements, but they said, "See, I will support you," because I had to pay for the
Website.
server. I had to pay for the server.
Servers.
Okay, and then some people were contributing from Mangalore. So for them, I had to give. There was a doctor column. There was a advocate column. By then, I started 2002. So we had to pay that. But in the 2003, the first time one commercial ad we got, and that is Rohan Corporation.
Oh, Rohan.
Yeah. He was visionary by then because he thought, okay, if I advertise here, I might get some response.
Okay.
He was very generous. And later he became part of Daijiworld in the year 2007. That is, I will tell you later. But that was the first commercial I got. And after that, then other builders and slowly started. 2003, we started an office here in Mangalore with one person in charge. Small office like this, about 300 square foot. Then by next 1 year, from one person to four people. Okay.
1 to 4.
Yeah,
Is that right?
and expenses started rising because we have to pay salary, the server, and all those things. Again, I am working there
In Dubai.
in Dubai, and my time is fully dedicated for after coming from the office, my family was not happy because whole day in front of the computer. Once my wife got very angry and called my friend Diane. She said, Diane, tell me one thing. Who invented computers? I want to meet that guy and kill him. It is real, huh? It's not joke. It's not joke because she was so much irritated. Whole day. See, if there is a family function, we can't go out. For a shopping, I don't have a time.
You don't have time.
Okay. And for my kids, by then second kid was born. So no time for kids. It's fully, see, कुछ पाने के लिए कुछ खोना पड़ता है. It is very important at this point of time. I want to tell you, if you want to achieve something, so you have to lose something.
Compromise.
Yeah, you have to compromise. It's a very correct word. कुछ पाने के लिए कुछ खोना पड़ता है. But today, my wife, my family is everybody proud of me.
Proud of you.
Okay, because they know they also sacrificed. To gain this, they also lost. They also adjusted. They also compromised. This is very, very important. Not only in this field, any field, name any field, you have to give up something. You have to gain something in your life. This is the best lesson I learned. So that period between 2001 and 2007 was very, very crucial. Very, very crucial. See, I was a die-hard fan of cricket. Before 2001, I watched one day or test full match. If it is, if there is a work, there is, no chance. Otherwise, without missing a single ball. If I don't get to watch, then I listen to commentary. If I don't listen to commentary, then something or otherwise, I have to keep in touch with cricket. Yeah. But during these 6 years, I lost many matches. I don't remember watching any
So
match.
you chose journalism above cricket.
Yes. I chose this Daijiworld. I never thought that it will become independent. It will give jobs for so many, and it will become a brand. I never ever thought, even in my wildest dream, because I just did it. It was my passion. It was my passion. Nothing else. I never thought about what is happening next. And two girls by then, what is their future? What are their studies? They were living in a rented house there. Okay, in India, we did not have property or anything, no bank balance. So life was just moving. But luckily, I had good friends. They were supporting me. I can't name them because if I miss any single name, then problem. It will be a problem. And then, started, this is very much important for all youngsters today. When you start something and when you start growing, then you attract criticism, abuse, negativity, and all these unwanted things. And if those things come to you, then you have to be very proud and happy because you are started growing.
That is an indication.
Yes, that is an indication because people start throwing stones. You have to catch them. Okay.
Yes.
And initially it was very difficult because there was no mentor for me. And negativity I couldn't tolerate. Criticism I couldn't tolerate. More than that, abuse. Abuse how? The anonymous emails.
Anonymous.
Yes.
They used to
See,
make-
like how these days you can prepare fake Facebook or fake Instagram accounts.
Yeah.
So those days people were creating fake email accounts.
email account.
Yeah, fake email accounts. Very simple to create.
Uh-huh.
You are not. These days, if you want to start, open a email account, then you should give your mobile number.
Yeah.
So that time, not like that. Anybody can go create
Create
an
an
email
email
and
and
password.
password.
That's it. There is nothing else. If it goes to the police, then IP address, I don't know.
It takes time.
Yeah, it takes time. That time police, cyber police also not very active. Okay.
It just started.
Yeah, just started. And every day you start getting abuse. Abuse for what? Against your content, personal abuse. Because they just can't tolerate the success. Because every other month, other 3 months, the Daijiworld started growing.
Okay, it became talk
Okay,
of the
from 40 viewers, is almost to 30,000, 40,000 per day. It's a big number.
Huge.
1 lakh, yes. And it took me about 3 to 4 years to understand that criticism is okay. Right? Criticism is okay because we have to accept. Then we can correct. Abuse is painful. Sometimes I cried. I said, why do I need this? If people write something like this, why do I need? Because later I came to know that those are the fake people, no real people. Maybe 2-3 people. They create different emails.
They were just.
They write in different languages, and then my skin became very thick.
Thick.
Then what happened? If I don't get abuse single day, then I started crying. Oh my God, my popularity is gone. If I don't get abuse for 2 to 3 days, then
something must be wrong.
Then I have to think something else now to get noticed.
The tone itself changed.
Yes. See, if you want to get noticed, you should be, in the news always.
Yeah,
It's like politicians or anyone. Some people, these politicians, some film actors, they create controversy. Why?
Just because.
Just they want the attention.
No.
So I thought that Nana Mukindu.
No news is bad news.
Then again, when it started coming, then I was feeling very happy. But by the year 2000, almost 2007, it's a very important time of my life. It was a turning point. Staff started growing in India from 1 person to nearly 12 people.
Well.
Yeah. And then the space, that 300 square foot was not enough. We had to shift it for the other place, rented 1,000 square foot. But important decision I had to take because I was keeping my boat in 2 legs. One is work. It's a multinational company. It's a good boss, good job, good salary. Comfortable, family, wife and 2 kids. Every year I can go India on company ticket. Everything was good. And second, Daijiworld, which is my close to is my another baby, close to my heart. I had to choose either that or this. I couldn't continue with both. Because if I continue with both, I'll be, not doing justice for my work. Or here also I will lose the control. So what to do? Once, what happened? I went to a friend's office, and there I saw one quote outside, and there it is written: if you, the day you stop taking risk, you stop living your life. Okay, you heard about Robin Sharma, author? You should read books. Yes.
I think back in school we might have heard somewhere that
you should read books. Okay. So it was Robin Sharma's quote: "The day you stop taking risk, you stop living your life," and that changed my.
That quote was meant for you.
Meant for me because I have to take the risk. If I don't take the risk, I need both. No, it is not possible. Then there is a golden moment came. My company is the world's largest steel manufacturing company. You heard about, I don't know, Lakshmi Mittal was the number 2 steel manufacturing company. He's Indian origin but UK citizen at that time. So he claimed the stake in this company, and the process was going on. Finally, he was successful. At that time, my boss told everyone, see, if you want to work, you can work, but under the new management. If you want to live, you can live. We will give you all necessary benefits, then the documents, everything. I decided to quit. Okay, I decided to quit. Yeah, my family was not in favor of that. My friends were not in favor because here I was getting good sizable salary and everything was good. Now, next is I have to depend on. Fully depend on the Daijiworld. But that time the growth was good. We got good advertisements from India as well as from Gulf. Then so many well-wishers also supported. Very popular across the Gulf. I think that time we had more than 1 lakh, 1.5 lakh viewers every day. So that was the story. From there, I did not look back. Okay,
After that.
2007 started internet TV. Internet TV in the sense, in Mangalore started a small production team with 2 editors, 1 cameraman, two camera, and some equipment I bought. I invested some money, and then
Did you
I
have
made-
any investor?
no, I will tell you. That the one important thing is, by the time I quit, I made one decision, and this is also very important. Some people, especially youngsters, they think to start a business you need money. More than money, all you need is idea. Okay, and the year 2007, I sold part of my idea to the investors. That is, I kept the majority shares and some minority shares. I sold it to the 4 of my friends, and I raised the money. Then I started Daijiworld Media Private Limited Company.
Private limited. You made it.
Yeah, there's one of the directors, one of the investors was Rohan Corporation. The other one was Melvin Rodriguez, who is here now. The other one, 2 were within my relatives. One is recently passed away. Recently means 3-4 years back. He was a young chap. At the age of 52, Victor D'Souza, he passed away. And the other one is Lawrence D'Souza. These 4 people, they invested. They said, this is our support. We are investing, but not for profit or money. You are doing good job, you start. Okay, so there I became a managing director of Daijiworld Media Private Limited, and then I got the new confidence to go for new ventures because it was doing well. Then 2009 I started Daijiworld Weekly, English language weekly. That is, as I said, for 10 years it was running, but not profitable. But during Corona we had to stop. Then 2014 television.
Television started at 2014.
2014, when we shifted from our 1,000 square foot office to this is the Daijiworld, our own premises.
This is how much square?
This is about I think 6,000 square
6,000.
foot. But we have Daijiworld.com, Daijiworld TV, and Daijiworld Audio Visual, all 3
In one.
Yeah, in one.
So from 300 square feet to 6,000 square foot.
300 square foot on rent, 6,000.
What a
That
journey.
is one. Yeah, that is how we started. Once we start one company, then you are ambitious. You go for other. But I did not diversify. I went to the
Only
media
into
field.
media.
Niche.
Yes, media field only. And the Corona 2020 was a turning point. So there again is another turning point. Our TV was doing well but not so well. So after Corona, because of our innovative programs, because we reached out to the people, and because of our good teamwork, I would say. So grown. Now today, the coastal Karnataka, you can see. I need not say that. You ask people, they will say that the Daijiworld is top in television. We are top in Daijiworld, website. Also, we have audio visual, that is movie dubbing, music production, and also it is helping us for television productions. So everything, all over. Today, what you say, Daijiworld has grown from small from small April Fool idea into a big business. I'm happy. There are 85 families. People are working. Plus, we have number of part-time people. We have franchisee office in Dubai, franchisee office in Udupi, and our representatives in Bangalore, Mumbai, and various other places.
So when you own a company like this, there will be some external pressures as well, right? How did you deal with those?
See, external pressure is there for everything, but for media, it is more.
Yeah.
One, because this is a small place. See, if you are in Delhi or Mumbai, the thing is different. But here, you know people personally. Okay, suppose you are my friend, and there is a news against you. Before publishing, it is. You will call me. Say, Walter, this has happened. Okay, please try not to publish, or just compromise on somewhere. It is because you are my friend. So that time, if I said no, I'm 100% clean journalist. I can't do like that. This I will publish, and I will lose my friend. You know, I lose my friend.
You lose your friend.
So the decision is mine. So certain compulsion sometimes. So that's why I always tell, no media is 100% perfect. No media in India or in the world.
Because
If anybody says we are 100% unbiased, I don't believe it.
Oh.
I don't believe it. See, my thing is you should be at least 80 to 90%. You should be perfect. But 10% you can compromise. But that should be within the limit. You should not hurt the poor. You should not, put the wrong things and make it right. You understand, no? You should not hurt someone. But sometimes, suppose, you request me and that doesn't affect the others. If that doesn't affect the others, I can compromise and I say, okay, I will not publish. But the thing is, I can't change the facts. If I am changing the fact because you are my friend, or if I am changing the fact because you are paying money, then
It is not ethical.
There is no ethic. That is not good. But such things we never did. We never. Even now, I'm very firm on that. Even if it is a close friend or anyone, if you ask me to change the fact, if you ask me to twist, or if you ask me to an innocent person, as accused or you blame him, those things we never do, should not do. And there are people are doing. The ideology is different. They go one way. And today, if you see for all media, there is a pressure.
Yeah.
There is a pressure from all, from corporate section, there is a pressure because if you don't listen to them, they stop advertisement. Okay. And if from government, if you go against them, then they will send notice. So we have to balance.
Adjust.
We have to balance. But this is everybody's story. Nobody will tell in public. You ask any journalist, he or she would say, I am unbiased. I am 100%. This is 100% wrong. I have hardly seen any such TV media. You can see while watching the TV.
Correct.
While watching the TV, you can see.
Who is sponsoring who?
Yeah, see, during Karnataka election, some channels from morning 7 to evening 9, they focus on only one person.
Then that's
How,
Yeah, correct.
see, there is 100% they paid huge money. You ask them, they can't be able to give any explanation.
But do you think there is a remedy for these kind of things? Because generally public, like innocent public or
Yeah.
whatever, general citizens, the number one source of truth is news channels.
Yes.
So when the news channel outlets are biased in it,
What is the remedy?
Yeah, what can
Social media is the remedy. But that is also
Social
started.
media also
Yeah.
has been manipulative,
That
right?
is also started, but now many people, they go to social media to learn the truth. Even though it is started controlling. If you see some of the biggest journalists in India, they quit the powerful television job and they started their own channels and they have millions of followers.
Yeah.
Okay, they are free, but they don't know when they are also be
Under
controlled.
pressure.
Yeah.
Because
Suppose YouTube, you think that you have 10 million followers, and tomorrow any government. I'm not talking about any party. See, no political party. I'm talking about
Government.
any government. Today BJP is there. Tomorrow, if Congress comes, also same. Tomorrow another party comes, also same.
Same.
Because governments, they control. What happened in the previous government, what is happening in current, we all know. We need not say that. So that is not a question of what. But tomorrow, if you criticize government, and if government pressurize on YouTube, saying that you want to stay in our country, you remove that. They have to remove. They have to. There is, democracy. People say there is a democracy, but
End of the day, there are big players behind everything.
But I think it's hard for them to do that for a media person, right? Because again, you have the power to inform.
Once upon a time, even I had same thinking like you. The media has a power.
That's why I'm asking.
No,
What?
like in my perception is media and government, they're on par to each other because they need each other.
Yes.
For any political support, you need political parties, or political parties for their fame and for their,
See,
coverages.
few years back, the media was acting as the opposition of the
Yeah.
country. Okay, but today, most of the media, they act as a part of the government. I don't know the reason. Maybe government is doing only good things. I don't know. Maybe
But,
government is doing only good things, and there is no scope for opposing them.
Perfect.
Perfect. Earlier, they were, see, during 2009 and 13, how many scams this television
Sting
channels,
operations.
sting operations, the big scams. So for last 10 years, 9 years, there are no scams. That means government is doing good. So maybe that is the reason. I don't know. I'm still innocent in that.
We all are. Our channel also will be down.
Yeah. No, it is a very challenging job. What I say, media is powerful.
Yeah,
At the same time, it is very challenging because there are too many restrictions these days. Too many cases. Earlier, there was a freedom of speech. Okay, now if they will find it, even if you make small mistake, they straight away send notices, court notices. Court notices. So it is not that easy. But only one thing, what I want to say to this, you don't hurt innocent people. You don't hurt poor people. Don't make money at the cost of poor people. You understand now? Okay, that big companies, multimillionaires, you take advertisements and you publish. Give publicity to that is fine because it is your media. But don't hurt
Other people's.
especially don't say it right when it is wrong, or don't say it wrong when it is
Well,
right.
right, yeah.
So these
Take
two
it.
things which I very clearly follow.
Yeah.
So if I can't follow, then there is
no point in that.
point in staying in the.
It is generally like every media outlet should. have this kind of thing.
they should do it, but many a time we have to keep silence. See,
Compromise.
because there is a say, the currently the major problem is silence of good people. That is more dangerous than violence of good people, violence of bad people.
Interesting.
Yeah. Such things also happen. See, it is in general. People, they may not say in front of camera or, but it is the fact.
Yeah,
You can't deny.
definitely.
You can't deny. But my request to the younger generation to choose the field where there is a power. The power in the sense media, join politics, go for UPSC exams or state administrative exams, because they all are powerful jobs.
You don't need to bend.
Yeah, no. See, the thing is, who is controlling the Indian government? It's not the prime minister or ministers. It's the bureaucrats.
Correct.
It's the bureaucrats. Everything is in their hands.
Everything.
IAS officers and all. But only thing is, they have to listen to politicians. If tomorrow these bureaucrats come together, they stay together, they say, no, this is wrong, this is right. What you are saying, you give it in writing. Then there will be a problem. But now, if a phone call, see, here, if you have a case against you, okay, you go to a police station and you will ask your friend or politician to give a call to the police inspector or police station. So that time, that particular police guy will listen to that politician because he is in power.
Yeah, or else he'll
If you don't listen, he will be transferred.
Correct.
Okay. The moment he said, you give it me in writing, okay, I will handle. He won't give it in writing.
Because he can hold it against his.
Yeah. See, such people should be there. But one day, I'm sure these today's youngsters, see, I go and meet many youngsters. I speak to them in the college time and some youth meetings and all. They ask questions. This other day, I was encouraging them to take IAS exams and IPS, UPSC exams. So one girl, she questioned me, sir, I want to become an IAS officer, but you tell me, after qualifying IAS, suppose if I complete IAS, how can I take orders from a fourth class man?
No.
Fourth class fail man. See, the ego, I don't say it is a ego, but sometimes it is true. Sometimes it is true because she has to take an order from a person who is fourth fail or who is uneducated.
So what
But
is the value?
you study for 6 years, 7 years, you make 2-3 attempts, you put everything, you get a good IAS position. Huh? End of the day what? End of the day what? One phone call, get up.
Or a transfer.
So I did not have an answer, honestly. Honestly, I did not have an answer. But only I told her that the youngsters like you can change the things.
So
If not one, maybe together. Tomorrow you can change the things. You all come together. And
Anything.
just you tell them, okay, they ask you over the phone, you send me in writing. Because tomorrow you will be in trouble. You will be in trouble. When media comes accused without trial, or you arrested a innocent person, okay, that you will be blamed. Police inspector will be blamed, not the
not the
politician.
politician. Because you are held accountable for everything.
So that's why I always say youngsters should come forward. But for us, it is too late. Because if I go in that way, then I have to think about my family. I have to think about my employees. What will happen to them?
So youngsters can take more risks.
Yeah, youngsters can take more risk because they are fully prepared. Fully prepared.
And another trend which I see nowadays, executives, people who are in executives, they move on, like they retire and then they join politics. There is that trend also going
That
on.
trend is there. Many people, last 4 or 5 years, they support the establishment. Okay, they support the establishment or support a particular political party. And after that, they'll get a ticket and retired life they enjoy as politicians. Forget about the politician. These things are happening at the judicial level.
Judicial level.
Judicial level, the Supreme Court judges, the High Court judges, after retirement, they join the government positions, or the parties offer them Rajya Sabha membership. I don't know how long it is, whether it is a right or wrong, because there is debatable issue. And there is a concern also.
Because three are independent bodies. They shouldn't be joined together. And
Do you think like in Mangalore there's more future in journalism?
In Mangalore? Why not? See, Mangalore we have many newspapers, okay, and TV channels are very few. There are 4 to 5 TV channels.
Do you think newspapers are still relevant in Mangalore or
That
anywhere
is a
else?
good question because if you go to the west, the biggest of the newspapers are closed down.
biggest.
Yeah, not recently, couple of years back, the UK newspaper, which had the history of more than 80 years, closed down. In US also, the readers have come down, all are going online. Okay, reading habit is going down. But for me, what I want to say is newspapers, they are the most authentic media. Most authentic media.
Authentic.
Why I am saying, online media, we prepare a news, but we don't go into deep.
Correct.
As it comes, we just publish. And tomorrow, if the facts are wrong, we change. But print newspaper is not
You
like
can't
that.
edit it.
They will wait until 9 o'clock to verify. They get the news, they verify, they get more details, and that will be in print. Tomorrow, in Parliament or in Vidhana Sabha, if there is a debate, the newspaper you can take and show as a proof. But online, the videos and all other things, I don't think so. And newspapers also, even you can use it in the court. So, it's still authentic. But as you said, in future, I don't know how many, after Corona, you see the size of newspapers. Some top-selling newspapers, their pages have come down from 20 to 60, 60 to 12.
Oh, they're trying to cut costs.
Yes, because advertisers are moving from print to online. especially digital form.
So newspapers make money out of the advertisements, not
Advertisements and subscription because they sell
Subscription.
it. But see, now
That is not
these
fair.
newspapers, if it is the price is 10 rupee, the printing cost will be 25 rupees.
Okay.
Yeah, without advertisements they cannot survive.
Without advertisement. So, and for advertisement, there should be more readers.
Yes, more readers, but readers have come down
Drastically.
all drastically. It's not increasing.
So, where are these readers moving on to?
Online.
Online,
Yes.
is it the news channels or
Or social media.
Social
Not news channels, mostly social media and all newspapers. You name any newspapers, they also have
Social
the
media.
online version. No, online version. You say-
Daijiworld also has.
Yes, yes. Daijiworld we have .com
Mm.
because that we don't have a print now. That is online only.
Online
But
only.
the newspaper, print newspaper, as it is, you can see online also.
Online.
As it is.
So-
But many of them now started on a subscriber basis. But otherwise, some newspapers freely available. Freely available. You can, as it is a print version, there you can see e-version.
I think there are apps as well that have come
Yes,
up.
yes,
If
same,
you
same.
heard of it, InShots, where you just swipe up and
That-
short newses you
that
you
is,
get.
that is actually, now we don't have a patience.
Yeah, attention span.
Yeah.
So
What is the
quickly you want
WhatsApp
to-
status? 15 seconds or 30?
30 seconds.
And Facebook status is 15
Similar,
seconds.
yeah.
Similar.
See, within 15 seconds or 30 seconds, you have to tell the story.
Hmm.
That is a challenge.
Because you don't have a patience. Scroll like this.
Now people want video as well.
Yes, video
Get
also. That is
engaged,
what,
yeah.
15 seconds. Within 15 seconds, you should tell the story. Same in shorts. Within 2 minutes or 1 minute, you have to tell entire story.
That is a challenge.
Yeah, that is a challenge, and that is, true. Most of the social media platforms, you see, the 2 minute, 3 minute video will run into millions of views, whereas you put 1 hour, 2 hour,
Nothing.
very limited.
Very
And
limited.
even if they watch, they will watch only 2 to 3 minutes. Go to YouTube analytics, and there you will find it. The average
Play time.
average play time 2 minutes, 3 minutes, like that. The people don't want, because you have variety of content in the social media, and unfortunately, most of our readers they love to watch gossip, negative news, murder, okay?
Something which is exciting.
Fighting, street fighting. Suddenly, you capture some pictures or politicians fighting. Good contents are not watched.
Okay, so
Positive contents are not
Very
watched.
nice, very
so
nice.
anything which creates controversy gains more
In
views.
social media, that is, it goes without saying. You can go and study. You find millions of views. See, Glamour World.
Glamour world.
Okay, there you get millions of views. And negative news, criticizing, abusing, and sexual content.
Does the same thing goes for news channels as well?
No, news channels, there is a restriction. Somebody is there to watch.
Yeah.
If you complain, they have authority to stop the news channel.
And who's there to watch it? Is there any board controlling it?
No, that is from national side. There is a authority called TRI.
Try it.
Yeah. They and all the news channels, they must give a scrolling saying that in this news channel, if you find anything irrelevant or this,
I will be lying.
you should complain it to TRI, and TRI's email ID is there, phone number is there. There is a authority for everyone. For here, local channels also, if
You
you
have
go
to
and
get-
complain to DC, and DC has the right to stop the
Stop.
telecast. Yes.
And
So, apart from Mangalore, do you plan on expanding Daijiworld anywhere else?
See, Daijiworld now, at present, the head office is here, but our audience is worldwide. Worldwide. Because we have
Bangladesh.
huge number of followers in the Gulf countries.
okay.
Because we started there, initially we had 60% Gulf readers, but now Indian readers are more, but we have significant presence in the Gulf, West, all different countries, and India. See, wherever the people from coastal Karnataka, they spread all over the world, and they read it. But at the moment, I don't have an intention go beyond the coastal lines.
Coastal.
Okay, we cover national news, we cover state news.
But you prefer to be
Yeah,
regional.
our preferred audience is,
Regional.
our targeted audience is regional.
You're not gonna go pan India or Karnataka.
No, at the moment, no, because there is too much of competition.
Competition.
Even we had a plan to go satellite television,
Satellite.
but looking at the competition and the expenses involved, and the technology. The technology is a beautiful thing, you know. You don't need now go to satellite. You have
Everything
YouTube,
is YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
or you have app, and you have our local OTT platform also. You go
OTTs.
anywhere, and you can watch anywhere in the world. So my thinking is this technology will grow further. Now, if you read, I don't know, you are following it. The Jio has introduced wireless.
Wireless
cable.
5G.
Wireless 5G. You don't need cables.
Yeah, it was recently announced.
Yes,
I checked
yes, day before
the day
yesterday.
before yesterday.
So imagine now this Jio, our TV channel is included in Jio app. Okay, if somebody subscribe to 5G, they can
They'll have
watch
free.
watch Daijiworld TV channel.
But somebody has to pay you also.
For no. For our channel is free.
Your channels.
Yeah, but some channels are paid. For example, sports channels, some news channels. To watch, you have to pay cable channel.
And how does this monetization work? It's only purely on ads.
Yeah, on ads. But on the websites these days, we have Google Ads and social media, Facebook also monetized, and YouTube also we get.
Monetized.
Yeah, it is monetized. That is form of advertisements only. So we get the benefits.
There is also an interesting term which I often hear related to, television or something. It's TRP.
Yeah.
And how does that thing
Could you
work?
explain what it
For
is?
us, there is no TRP doesn't apply because
We are
we
news
are
channel.
regional. For the national and the state channels, I heard there is a TRP, but after that scam, you heard about Arnab Goswami was jailed.
Yeah, because of WhatsApp.
Yeah.
Oh.
Not WhatsApp. There was an accusation against him that he played with TRP.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and he was arrested.
Yeah.
He was arrested. It was a big news. But still, case is going on.
Right.
No clean chit for him so far. It is how they keep some equipment in the television sets of some only in metropolitan cities. Okay, they see their income. The middle class, rich, common, women, children, so like that. There are categories. I don't
Analytics.
know. Yeah, and they keep one equipment, that monitors their TV channel. When they switch on TV channel, the data goes to the
That machine.
control.
Okay.
Yeah, who is controlling the TRP, And there, it is decided by TRP is decided by I heard very few thousand television sets. See, suppose if 1 crore people are watching, the TRP is decided by just 5 or 10,000.
Okay.
So, average statistics which
Yeah,
we take on or
yeah.
selected.
It is same like how during the election time there is a survey,
Exit poll.
exit polls,
Uh-huh.
and what is
Estimation.
called-
Just a rough
It is
estimate.
estimated.
It's not even
And
enough, no?
unfortunately, advertisers decide on that data.
That
Okay.
data.
That data.
So there is no other data saying that
Absolutely
exactly
not.
this number of
Absolutely not. Not possible at all.
not possible
Not
at all.
possible. Even YouTube we see. Okay, YouTube we see that 100,000 viewers.
Yeah.
And that doesn't mean that all 100,000 watched full.
No. Yeah.
Could be
obviously.
repeated watches.
If it is a 30 minutes program, people will skip it 1 minute within 1 minute.
Yeah, this is answer.
Okay, but viewers we see. Even Facebook minimum 3 seconds if you watch, that is one count.
One count.
Correct.
You understand, no? So for us, the numbers matter. Same thing for TRP. TRP, based on TRP, you can't say he's number 1, he's number 2. Because always there is a scam.
So I am just saying, let's just say that I am an advertiser. And I have options of Daijiworld and other coastal channels, but I want to see which is getting the highest number of viewers because my budget is very limited. So how will I know that this channel is getting more views than this channel is?
See, for website,
Uh,
we have analytical reports.
Yeah,
that is
website.
from Google.
Yeah, okay.
We give a printout. That from there you can make out from which country how many visitors are there. Okay. For television, it is normally we say that we are the top channel because we have this much programs. But the agencies, the advertising agencies, they know exactly that who is number one, who is number two. Yeah, because the companies, when they approach them, they already get some feedback from the people.
Saying,
Okay, feedback from the people. Oh, this program in this TV channel is
running good.
running good. So, for particular that program, for example, on Daijiworld, Private Challenge is one of the most viewed program. So you go ask any advertiser, their first preference is Private Challenge. So something like that. You can't tell them that we have so many viewers. But we have a figure that from Kerala, part of Kerala to North Karnataka, and Sakleshpur, Shimoga, and some part of the state. We have total about 20 to 22 lakhs connections. Connections means this box. What is it called? Box. Set-top box. Okay. So our TV channel
subscription
reaches to 22 lakhs set-top boxes.
Okay.
But out of 22 lakhs, how many set-top boxes on Daijiworld? We don't. We don't. We can tell them.
But
our reach is that much.
Our reach is that much, yeah.
And again, if a TV channel, if you have 5 people at home and you are watching one TV, there are 5 heads. Another TV, you are watching alone. So, exact figure.
It's just
rough estimate.
It's rough estimate, all estimated. And they say that is accurate, almost accurate. Not 100%, 90% accurate. But I don't know.
And see, back in pre-COVID, internet was limited, and it was also a kind of luxury because for 1 GB of data, it was I remember it was 300 or something in Airtel, and now it's unlimited. So those days we didn't rely on internet for news or any kind of entertainment. TV was our top priority. So as the days goes, internet is spreading around and people are using news or for entertainment purposes YouTube. So isn't it concerning for TV channels that
it is a major concern? You said pre-COVID. No, it is thanks to Jio. Jio started giving free GBs, and from then people started watching more TV programs on mobile. Before that, even I remember for the entire month, I had only 2 GB.
2 GB, yeah.
Entire month. Hardly we were watching videos.
Yeah.
Okay, we were only message or SMS or all these things. But after the Jio, the internet, the data became very cheap, and people are now browsing. They are spending lot of screen time. So future, even television channels are worried.
Yeah, that's what.
Even television channels are worried. That's why they are, strengthening their digital platforms.
But it's like you mentioned, people prefer watching it for not more than 20 seconds. They don't want to sit and look at the TV.
Exactly.
And because it's the same news, they'll try to mix it up, change the sentences, and they'll drag it for a whole episode. That's how I noticed.
It is the same thing, and people even they don't have now. These days, people watch some serials, cricket or football or anything. That is almost people watch without fail. So their advertisement cost is more, but otherwise. And you see, there are 24/7 TV programs. Who will watch 24/7?
No.
But sections of audience, there are some audience, they watch morning, they watch astrology, only astrology.
Astrology. Do you believe in astrology?
No. In Kannada channels, you see,
you have some.
There is a particular section only. They watch only astrology.
Everyone has an audience.
Yeah. See, in our Daijiworld website, we have a column called obituary.
Okay.
So that is mostly Catholic death notice put there, and that is also paid section. Okay, and we have the section of audience only to see that. Who is died today, what is his age, whether we know him, because people are spread all over the world now. So it is like that. Some programs watched by only some particular news. Those who are interested in news, they will watch only news. Some homemakers, ladies, they watch only serial.
Serial.
Okay. So it is like that. TV programs will run like that. But now, since it is available digital form, I don't know in the future how many years now TV will survive. I don't know. But even if it survives, the digital presence will be
There.
much stronger, and they will survive. That's what I feel.
But what is your plan for the TV channel?
See, now the TV channel at the moment, see, my important first aim is to maintain that what we are, where we are, we have to maintain at the moment. Okay, and next our local OTT channel is there. So that I want to make it commercial. Commercial in the sense we have to produce some exclusive content.
Which is regional.
Which is, either available on television or YouTube or anywhere, exclusively on OTT. So
What
that
kind of content?
content is entertainment, movies, web series,
All regional based?
regional based, our language, Tulu, Konkani. So people will subscribe to that.
Okay,
It is just like Netflix or
but for Karavali, yes, coastal
for Karavali. Now we have to see that how many people will pay and watch.
Pay and watch.
Apart from a passion for journalism, you seem to have a passion for acting as well,
Yes,
in
yes, yes.
entertainment as well. How did that happen?
See, from the beginning, as I said, from the age of 10, maybe I started acting in the school.
Oh,
Yeah. Almost every other year during the school days and all, I got the opportunity. And after that, there was in Catholics, there is a church organization called ICYM or CYM, and there every year they conduct public programs. There I got acting opportunity every year. Then college, all 3 years I got the opportunity.
So acting was
Yes, my
also
passion is also my passion.
Ah.
Acting and comparing, public speaking,
public speaking.
cricket, playing cricket, and all curricular activities were there. But the things, once you settle down, especially once Daijiworld started, for next almost 12 years, I stopped everything because I fully concentrated on this.
Computer.
But in the year 2012, I got an opportunity to act in a Konkani play, stage play, which is a main role as a commander, and was very popular. And that play, drama, we staged at least 9 times in different places in Dubai,
9 times?
Dubai, Abu Dhabi,
all
Kuwait,
international.
Udupi, Mumbai, 2 shows, Bangalore. So 8 to 9 shows in 2012 and 13, in 2 years. That gave me a lot of happiness because back to acting field. It's a very serious role.
How do you gain the confidence while you act in front of cameras? Because you'll be doing retakes as well, right? When it comes to acting, not only skits, but even movies.
For TV series recording, yes, we take
retake.
sometimes.
But for plays,
very few. But private challenge is very few retakes.
Huh.
Because normally it is, most of them are spontaneous.
Spontaneous.
Only thing is, I forget that I in front of camera.
Oh, that's a good thing, right?
That is a good thing. You should forget it.
like it's not there.
Yeah, when you speak in front of the public, you should forget that there are no people.
Empty room.
Clearly.
Then it comes naturally.
So I also see you, in reels with Arvind Bolar as well. So how is your relationship with Arvind Bolar?
You see only reels, you don't watch private challenge. That's you are interested in only watching 90 seconds content. That's what I said.
Well, we are all
no. It is, the thing is, the private challenge program we started during COVID.
Okay.
With Arvind Bolar. As I said, it was one of the top most, not only in Daijiworld but entire Tulunadu. It is a top program. And also I'm happy that people are watching beyond language, the Kannada audience also watch. When we go to Bangalore and other places, people come and speak to us. We watch your show. We do it in Kannada. So he is a, he's the ace comedian.
Yeah,
a very top comedian. Acting with him is really is my fortune. I would say that it is a great opportunity for me, because in front of him, see, I may be a Daijiworld founder. That is a different thing. But he is a great audience, a great actor, and he has his own follower. But this program, Somehow during the COVID, it clicked, and it helped me to grow as a actor. We together so far until now we did 132 episodes. 32 episode. First episode 60, first season 60, second season 60, and third season now 12th running, and 10 more in the banking. So that is the experience we gain from such a senior artist. Is very cooperative. More than that, our team is very good. We have the program director Stanley Bella, who is a very talented. Writes scripts. More than scripts, gives ideas and directions and all. And camera people. We have very good team.
One thing I noticed in Mangalore, the kind of movies or entertainments based on comedy.
Yeah, that is
What is the reason behind that?
No, Tulu language, you see, the comedy in Kannada is different, Hindi is different,
Correct.
English is completely different,
Malayalam
is completely different. But in Tulu, people like comedy. People like comedy, even if it is a web series or movie or series or drama, yakshagana, they all want
comedy.
So that's why here I don't know when this trend will change.
You want it to change?
Yeah, I want to change. I want that Malayalam trend should come here because I am a big fan of Malayalam movies.
Scripts, good scripts.
Good, no, because their production,
Yes.
their acting.
Completely
There you can't
reason.
find chocolate hero and heroines.
Yeah, it's all that
Anybody
part,
can be a hero, but their acting talent
Very authentic.
very authentic, and there is natural.
Very natural.
What I like is natural, not dramatic. Not dramatic. Malayalam I watch almost every week. One movie I watch during my workout, and currently I'm watching, but sometimes I can't read the name properly. I go according to the subtitles.
Any favorite actors in Malayalam?
Malayalam, yes, that I forgot his name. There are two actors. Joy, what is his name?
Youngster or
No, he's an old guy. Sometimes he does the police role.
Mohanlal.
No, big body.
police role.
No, he was caught recently for a jeep.
Dilip.
No. There is he was caught by police for jeep misadventure something. Jijo, what? Jijo George something.
Something, yeah.
Jijo George.
Got it. Understood.
You youngsters, you
Jijo
like
George
only
or
youngsters.
something.
No. We also watch.
We also watch, but
Jijo George.
Something like that.
No, his acting is superb.
Super.
Yeah. He was there in Janagana Mana movie. Who is the main
Prithviraj.
Prithviraj. He is also good, and his the other actor Jijo and Prithviraj was there in one movie. That I forget the name. Yeah.
No idea which movie is it.
Yeah, and there is the currently one trending guy who did
Dulquer Salman.
no all Hindi, Malayalam, Tamil, everything. His name. He acted in Pushpa.
Pushpa.
Police
No,
role.
Which is
Fahad
Fahad
Fasil.
Very versatile.
Yes.
He's
Currently, I am watching one Tamil movie
Okay.
that he is a villain there. He's doing very good.
Yeah, I get it. Will he?
Fahad Fasil.
Huh?
Yeah, he's talking Pushpa.
Yeah.
Pushpa is a police now.
Police. He's a villain.
Is it a Tamil movie?
No. That Pushpa is
No.
Telugu.
That's
Oh,
Fahad.
time is gone. Nearly 6.
We'll finish.
Okay.
Before we finish,
I just wanted to ask about how big is the scope of journalism? Like, what kind of pay scale do they get over here?
Oh, yeah. See, pay-wise, really, in locally, you can't expect the big pay here. And for journalism, you should, if you have a passion, you should come. Just for the salary, if you come, you can't
not
achieve your goal. Because it is a challenging job, as I said, because you should be ready to work even sometimes for 16 hours, 20 hours, without weekends. It is news. You don't know when, what happens, then how you follow. Even if it is the election time, if you are sent to cover the election rally and all, there is no timing. Politician won't come on time. So all these problems are there. Okay, as you grow, you start from Bangalore, you reach Bangalore, and then you reach Delhi. Then there is a huge scope.
Yes,
Then
there
there
is
is a big television national channels, national newspapers, they pay big.
Is the scope better in India or?
No. India is better. India is better and best. If you go abroad, you don't have challenges. You don't have challenges because many countries they have censor, and some countries they don't even have a freedom of speech, and some countries they're very. There are restrictions. You can't write anything here. Anything rubbish you can write.
So before we finish, we'll do a quick rapid fire.
It's gonna be quick 5 questions. You just have to answer.
Yeah, I will try. Yes.
Okay. One hobby you have always wanted to pursue but haven't had the time for.
Playing cricket.
Playing cricket.
Favorite Tulu word?
We'll censor it.
And favorite Tulu word.
If you could have dinner with any figure, who would it be and why?
A figure in the sense?
Anyone.
Personality.
Cricketer, personality, politician, journalist.
Yeah. I have a dream to have dinner with the. Always I wanted to meet one guy.
How would we?
Not girl. Not girl.
Does Sawad know?
I'll tell you something later.
Okay, we'll edit it out like that.
Yeah, that is okay. No, I was thinking other way. No. That is recently there is one IPS officer. He failed 12th class.
Okay.
And then became an IPS officer after 5 years. I read his book, 12th Fail.
12th.
Fail. Okay, and his name is Manoj Kumar Sharma. I want to go to Mumbai, meet him, and interview him. Yes,
Hopefully
Manoj Kumar Sharma, a 12th fail guy who is an IPS officer now, is a huge inspiration for our younger generation and all. Because people always, think that IPS, IAS is for those who are very intelligent and all these things. No, if a 12th fail guy and he passed in only one subject, Hindi, okay, and all 5 subjects he failed, and you should read that book. It's highly inspired. I want to meet him and have dinner with him.
You mentioned about reading books. Which is one book you would suggest anyone to read?
If it is English, the monk who sold his
Ferrari.
That Robin Sharma.
Robin Sharma's is very inspirational. And if it is a fiction, recently there is the Mangalorean guy called Muhammad Nawaz who wrote a story called That Girl. You must read it because being a Mangalorean guy, being a Mangalorean, you feel like it is happening here and somewhere it is happened. Okay, you just go to Amazon, check That Girl, you read it and you will love it.
Should write it. Favorite place in Mangalore?
Favorite place in Mangalore? Pura favorite. No, see, if a place in the sense how
Beach
anything.
maybe or anywhere.
Example, you like spending time in that place
but all
apart from home.
bar and restaurant.
Which though?
Just joking.
Fine then. That is good.
If not journalism, then what kind of work would you venture into?
Police.
Police. Oh, that's an interesting development. All right.
Fine then. This was amazing. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
I think we've been trying to schedule it for a long time, but
No, I knew that it takes long time.
Yeah.
He first said that. That's why I was little bit hesitant. So and again 2-3 times you called. So even if after if I say no, then it is wrong.
We are very persistent.
My part, no, because it should not be whoever it is. If you don't like, don't want, you should tell on the face. And if you really want to do, you have to do it.
But it was really,
Informative.
informative.
We came
Because
through.
your life story, like out of a passion, like
Yeah.
you had no idea that it will grow into this
I
huge
never
scale.
had, even in my wildest dream,
Yeah, exactly.
as I said. But what I want our youngsters, they should pursue their passion. They should not go behind that, I want to become engineer, doctor. That's fine. If you really want to become, that is your passion, it is fine. But just to have your parents happy or somebody, society happy, you should do whatever you do, you love it and you continue 100%. The success will be 100%. And then
Success is here.
and then there is very important thing. You're bound to make mistakes when you walk. Okay, in your life, any profession or any occupation, anything you take, you're bound to make mistakes. But don't care. Just remember 3 things. You learn from that mistake. Okay, first thing is you learn from that mistake, and second thing is don't repeat the mistake. Okay? Don't repeat the mistake, and once you go forward, don't think about that mistake. The biggest problem is if you do mistake today, it will haunt you for next 1 week, 1 month. That is the biggest drawback. You forget it. It has happened. Happened is happened. You can't correct it. Even if it is a criminal mistake. No, even if it is a criminal, mistakes can be civil and criminal. Don't do it purposefully because you have a chance to learn or learn a lesson. But these things, past should not think about it. So then what happened?
You'll rectify it and you'll grow.
Yeah, that is the very important thing which I learned a lot because I have done number of mistakes in my life. Number of mistakes. Even now I am making. But the thing is, I don't repeat. I learn from my mistakes.
Everyone does mistake. It's like how you deal with it and move forward.
Yeah. That is the biggest problem. But today what happens, our young generation especially, they don't have patience. They don't have patience. They don't have patience. They need result. If they start do something today, tomorrow they want the result. That is quick. Some people they want to quick money. It
doesn't last.
And some people they cannot face the failure. We should fail, and then get the success. That taste is very interesting.
It's about doing it every day.
Because young minds these days. You read the paper morning. 9th standard girl committed suicide because mother denied mobile phone. Okay, a 17-year-old boy or girl committed suicide due to love failure.
Sure.
You read every day. You read. This is the most. See, they don't know what they are doing, but their entire their parents, what is the use of living? Every day they will remember their son or daughter. They are gone. But who is suffering?
Their parents.
Who is suffering? But nothing is end of the world. Nothing is end. A love failure, can you lead it to the suicide? Or 10th standard, you failed in one subject, you committed suicide. Or final year degree, you did not get that, you committed suicide. This is what today is very important. And the final, before I close, my all young audience, whoever watches, stay away from drugs.
Beautiful.